Jay-Z is worth an estimated $1.4 billion. Ever wonder how he got that much money? Keep watching to find out how he became one of the world's richest musicians and most successful businessmen.
I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman.
Ooh, sorry, that's right, Jay-Z. To find out how Jay-Z made a business out of himself, we'll have to start from the very beginning. Jay-Z was born in Brooklyn in December of 1969. He grew up in the Marcy housing projects of Bed-Stuy and mentions that in order to earn money, he had to sell drugs before breaking into his rap career. Jay-Z started his music career by selling CDs out of the back of his car. Since he was unable to get a major record label deal, he decided to start his own record label, Rockefeller Records. In 1996, he released his first studio album, Reasonable Doubt. He released an album a year for the next 3 years, and this ultimately gave him his first taste of success in the music industry. Starting with In My Lifetime Volume 1 in 1997, Volume 2, Hard Knock Life in 1998, which has now gone on to be Jay's best-selling album at over 5 million copies sold, and Volume 3, Life and Times of S. Carter in 1999. Along with these albums came some of his biggest early hits, including Hard Knock Life,
We're standing on the corners bopping. We're driving some of the hottest cars New York has ever seen. We're driving some of the hottest verses rappers ever heard.
and Big Pimpin'. The audience and the royalties that he gained from these early music successes are what ultimately gave him the opportunity to expand horizontally into other industries. In 1999, he co-founded his clothing wear company RocaWear, and in 2003, he went on to found a luxury sports bar chain called the 4040 Club, which he references in his song Dirt Off Your Shoulder.
And you chillin' with a boss, bitch, across SC on the sleeve at the 4040 Club, the SPN on the screen.
Both RocaWear and 4040 Club went on to become multi-million-dollar corporations. In 2007, RocaWear had annual sales of $700 million, which was great news for Jay-Z.
Yeah.
In 2007, he also sold the rights to the RocaWear brand to Iconic's brand group for $204 million, and he managed to retain his stake in the company. And you know what that means. More money for Jay-Z.
Yeah.
In 2009, he developed his record label even more by signing a multi-million-dollar deal with Live Nation, and thus creating his media and entertainment group, Roc Nation, which has record label services, music management, sports management, you name it. I've barely even mentioned any of the money that Jay-Z pulls in from his album sales or his shows, but he's definitely not afraid to promote his other businesses in his music.
HOVA, gold bottles of that Ace of Spades. Why the fool with these?
Yeah, that champagne costs about $300 a bottle. It's called Armand de Brignac, also known as Ace of Spades. He launched that music video when he had 50% stake in the company. And in 2014, he invested $200 million to take a 100% stake in the company. In March 2021, he ended up selling 50% of that stake to luxury brand conglomerate LVMH for a deal that was valued at over $600 million. Another smart investment by Jay-Z.
Yeah.
His alcohol industry successes don't end there though. He owns 50% of the cognac company Douce, which is made in one of the oldest cognac houses in France. And he definitely doesn't shy away from rapping about it.
Douce is the shit, if I do say so myself. Douce's on doubles, ain't looking for trouble. Douce, baby.
A bottle of Douce once sold at an auction for $52,000. Holy shit. Then there was a time where Jay-Z tried to own all the music. Well, kind of. In 2015, he bought the company Aspirio and took control of their music streaming service, Tidal, for $56 million. Other musicians such as his wife, Beyonce, Kanye West, and Calvin Harris all invested in Tidal along with Jay-Z. Just 5 years later, in March of 2021, he sold a majority stake to the Twitter founder Jack Dorsey for $302 million. Cha-ching.
Yeah.
He's made nearly $100 million from his music catalog alone, but despite being one of the most successful musicians in the world. My point in this video was to showcase how Jay-Z built a billion-dollar business empire, and show how he used his success in the music industry to make really savvy business investments and ultimately construct his empire. Thank you so much for watching. Did you realize Jay-Z was involved in all these businesses? Make sure to comment and let me know. Hit that subscribe button, and also check out our rundown episodes that discuss some of Jay-Z's biggest deals in more detail.